Hello everyone, welcome to Explaining Sales. In this series of videos, we will explore PowerShell and we will continue our discussion on data types in PowerShell. In the last video, we talked about strings, and in this video, we will discuss numbers, arrays, hash tables, and booleans. PowerShell supports integers and floating point numbers. So just int number equals to, and we can assign 42, for example. PowerShell also supports floating point numbers. Float number equals to 3.1. Let's take the pi and hit enter. And now we can perform calculations like this. For example, if we store the result and add the two numbers above and hit enter, we can print out the result. And that's it. Numbers are great for calculations, loops, or anywhere you need some math in your scripts. And we will see more of them in future lessons. Now let's move on to arrays. An array is a collection of items like a list, and let's see how it works. So let's create a variable named fruits. And in PowerShell, the syntax of array looks like this: at the rate, two brackets, and the items inside this. So let's add some items: apple, maybe add banana, cherry, and hit enter. And to access the full list, we can just use the variable name like this. And we can also access specific elements of the array using indexing. Like if we want to access the first element, we can just type fruits and give the index 0. This will give us apple. And we can also append to the array like this: fruits. Let's append orange and hit enter. And if we print the result again, we can see the updated array. Now arrays are super versatile when dealing with list of items like file names or user accounts. And now let's move on to hash tables. If arrays are like lists, hash tables are dictionaries, and they store data in key value pairs. So let's see the demo. Let's clear the screen first, and let's create a variable person, and we start the hash table, provide at the rate, curly braces, and we can use next line. The first key will be name. Let's Bob. Let's use second key is maybe 29. 26 works too. And let's say the occupation, which will be maybe engineer. And we can close the curly braces. We have created a hash table. To print the hash table, we can use the variable like before and hit enter. And this gives us a nice table view of the item we created before. Now we can also access the elements of hash table like this. So for example, if we only want to see what is the occupation of the person named Bob or the object named Bob, we can use person and let's use occupation. Enter. It prints out engineer. And similar to arrays, we can also add to the hash table like this. Let's add maybe the height of the person. First to maybe let's 6.1. Hit enter. And if we print out the hash table again, we see the updated hash table with height added. And hash tables are perfect for organizing related data like user profiles or settings. Finally, let's take a look at booleans. And in the most basic sense, a boolean is either true or false, and these are great for decision making in your scripts. We can use boolean types in conditional, which we will look at in another lesson, and we can also use them to evaluate expressions like this. For example, if we take 5 equals to, let's take 4, and it's obvious that we will get false. And we can also use, maybe let's take another example, 7 greater than 5, which results to true. And booleans often come up when working with conditionals or flags in scripts, and we will look at more of them when we deal with conditionals. And that's it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.